Okay, hello everybody. I am going to show you different kinds of ways that I have been filling my dolls and stuffing them. Now, I'm going to do some comparisons. This is my Samantha. She is the Cooper doll. I got her from this kit from Bountiful Baby. She's my oldest doll that I completed, so she's not going anywhere. And then this is my newest doll that I created, and she is the, oh gosh, Again It kit by AK Kitagawa. And she is stuffed with all new products that I have available to me. If you do buy a doll from me, you will know that I am all about hair. So she or he may most likely have a full head of hair. It's a thing. I don't know, guys. I've tried to do the whole sparsely rooted thing. It can't work. So I found this dress in an antique shop. And yeah. I was gonna put her in for storage, but yeah, I decided that I want to try some different kinds of stuff. So put her actually off to the side since I'm gonna be working with her anyway. Okay, so most people get, the regular big bag of it. This is called Eversoft, and I got it in Walmart. And it is like a huge bag. It says it's 64 ounces of fiberfill or polyester stuffing. Okay, so, and I was using these for years, and I'm actually not 100% sure of which kind of stuffing, if it was like a polyfill actual brand, or if it was like this kind of Eversoft. I usually pick up all my supplies from McPherson Crafts, and I'll link their website below. And since they live very close to me, I go to their store, and I got this, and this is ReBornFX, which is their brand name, ReBornFX Baby Fluff. And I'm just going to show you a difference between the two. Okay, so I'm going to grab a handful of this. This is the polyfill that I've been using. Now, you can use them for crafts, and like if you're not too concerned about, like regular kinds of crafts, this works perfectly. I'm a little bit picky with the stuff that I use. So as you can see, it's got lumps in it, you can see. And so what I'm guessing what happens with this kind is that it starts to fold like a pillow. So for example, for Samantha, she's generally like, either like a lying down position or a sit-up position. And as you can see, she naturally folds in the middle here. So I feel like the stuffing has like kind of made its own groove to it. Like, much like when a pillow gets flattened over time. So, and I don't like overly stuffing babies, but I know when I made her, I was very, very new to the newborn or the reborn world. So anyway, and then, so if we can do a comparison, so that was like a handful of this. Now, I got this, babe, I'll read the insert in a second, but I got this and I was like, whoa, it puffs out, look, like right in my hand. And what I love about this is that it is upholstery grade. So this is not the kind that you would use in pillows. This would be in actual furniture. So you can see, like, I just grabbed like a small amount. I don't want to take this all out because I don't want to, try to put it back in this bag. But when I opened this bag, it literally popped out. So we'll read the insert that it comes with. And it says, ReBornFX Baby Fluff, soft as a baby lamb's buttocks. I think that's freaking adorable. So, I don't think it has any, like, really... Oh, it's a sticker kind of thing. Oh, cool. Anyway, and it's okay. So it's 100% polyfill, and it's new material, and it is registered, etc., etc. So we're going to look at what's in her right now. So let me just move this stuff aside for a second. I'll leave that out because I'm going to use that anyway. Now, I don't want to use this stuff for in the limbs. I do weight my baby limbs, and I also do put like some polyfluff in this. So I'm going to use this predominantly for the bodies because I feel like this is where you have the most cuddle factor, and you can use like a more inexpensive polyfill for the limbs, which is what I'm doing. So what you need for this, make sure you have some stuffing. In this case, we're going to use baby fluff and some clippers for the ties. So what we're going to do with Samantha is we're going to take her apart, and yeah, we're going to take you apart. So that means that this poor baby, we're going to take her apart, and then we're going to re-stuff her, and then we'll put her back as a part of my display that I have out front. Okay, so I'll be right back. I'm not going to change her weights because I kind of like the old school stuff that I used, but I am going to put it in a new sock just to prevent it from actually getting like popping through. It is glass piece, it's tumbled glass though, and I actually really like the weight on it, and I kind of want to leave all my old materials and see how I have changed my way of doll making over the years. It's kind of cool. I always like to wrap because depending on what kind of nylons you use, and I'm pretty sure everybody uses fairly inexpensive nylons, I highly recommend you guys like kind of double, triple knot it, layer it a bit, because it's it just, you know, the glass is going to cut through the nylons eventually. Now this is an 8-year-old doll, so she's looking pretty good. I am pretty impressed with and again, like even back then I always used high quality, as much high quality as I could. As you can see, I'm just wrapping it around. This is what I do for all my babies, because over time, you know, you don't want your babies to get too bad. Now the stuffing isn't in bad shape, so I'll give it that, but I definitely think she could use an upgrade. I would say Samantha would probably be like a 6-month-old baby. So, and like, you know, like this is like back in the day when I did like creases and stuff, but I didn't really do any major texturing. I was really afraid to do some matte varnishing because I didn't want to ruin whatever I had going on. So, I mean, I could easily repaint her and do all the good stuff, but I just don't want to leave her as is. She's like my little baby. So, anyway, I just wanted to see if I can revive her a little bit with some stuffing. And I'll show you, look guys. Look how much pops out. It's so funny. It's like an explosion. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I like to cushion the bottom, so when you do put the beads in, it doesn't, like this is jointed, so it has little spikes that stick out, and that could puncture your weight beads. So your weight bead bag. So like for example, you can see here, it's got a little bit, and it's sharp, right? Like, so you can like easily snag the nylons. So I like to cushion it, put enough cushion that there's in there. Now we can put the beads down there. What I'm doing right now is I have to stuff around the beads because it's not so much the weight is as it is the sturdiness of the doll, especially when you have an older baby like this. When you have an older baby, you have to make sure she can sit up a little bit. Hey, look at how much it popped out. Isn't that the coolest thing? So you know this is gonna stay, and I'm sure this has like been packaged. Like it does get packaged at the store. I'm sure, I don't know how they do it, but you can see how it just like pops right up. You can find, I'll link below where you can find this stuffing. I also recommend it for like crafts. It would be really cool to use these for. Like, look, it just wants to pop right back out. Now, again, I don't want it to be like a square body, so we're gonna just shape her a little bit. Do is make sure that the seam, I can see that the seam is laying that way, so I like to measure that. It's just easier to put the twist tie around. I also get the twist ties. Now I'm gonna start sending my dolls with some extra twist ties because sometimes it happens, you know, where the arm or leg pops off. It's still moldable, so that's what I don't know if you guys do, any of my fellow artists, but I always mold them to make sure. Now, wow, isn't this interesting? So it looks like, I don't know if this has changed or I just got a. We're just gonna take that ring off because there's no point. And the E6000 glue. So I used to use, okay, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I used to use plugs and rings when I was first starting off as a reborn artist, but I have since stopped because I feel like, I just want to make sure I didn't overstuff her, which I feel like I did. Anyways, I feel like it's not as cuddly and a little bit unneeded, maybe. So this stuff is so squishy, but I also don't want her to be, like, I want her to be able to sit up too, so make sure she can sit up. Okay. That's what I'm gonna do, and I think a lot of it has to do, it doesn't have a, I should change her body, but nope, gonna leave her as is. It's not even like the beat so much. Like I like to balance it out like as a whole. Like all dolls I find that I make are completely different. Some I'll add like silicone beads. Let's see, yeah, that's good. And I don't feel like it's going to fold like in the other one. So actually, you know what? I may have to put more in there. Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay. I don't need to move her her head. So I'll make sure it's nice and tight. Some dolls I want them to move, some not. Some I don't. Yay, she's back. Alright, and I don't think I'm gonna move. Her arms are fine. Perfect. Everything else is good. So we're gonna dress her up. And maybe I'll dress her into something new. Let's put all this stuff away. It's from Jessica Simpson. Let me see if this will fit her. That's so cute on her. So cute. So cute. So put her in that. This is a size 1. I hope this fits her. Like it. Really cute. Okay, I hope this will fit her. I don't even think it will. We're gonna make it happen, guys. I know this is way too small for her, but I think it's gonna be cute. Way too small for her, but I'm putting it on anyway. I like how compact it makes her. Aw, she looks adorable in that. I like the tight bodysuits, for sure. This on, which I'm sure is more her size. I know I'm going to be picking up some more some more onesies. How cute is that? Get her hair done. Adorable is she in that? Look how cute. Can you sit up? Hey, she can sit up. She's not folding anymore. Like seriously guys, I love her. So cute. I'm so glad she can sit up by herself now. Like her hair quality is not what I use now, but I like her flaws and all. Right, Samantha? We've been through a lot. Oh, this, by the way, guys, for sure. I don't know if I've mentioned that in another video, but this is by ReBornFX as well, and I can get it from McPherson. And it's like the perfect, like this is made of bamboo and it's the perfect thing to use for your babies. I'm gonna, maybe if you guys, I mean, a lot of people are using toothbrushes. I feel like the toothbrushes, especially if you get ones that have rubber in them, they really grab the hair. So this one's really, really good to get. And I think it's fairly inexpensive. So I may even start sending them to my Punkie Pie moms. Because I do put my babies a lot of hair. Samantha here has been through it. She still has a lot of hair. Just here on the sides, and from laying down, so adorable. Okay, Samantha, we're gonna put this in your hair. I love her. She is gonna be on my display table. I just love how adorable she is. So I hope you enjoyed that. We're gonna call this, what should we call this video, Samantha? Samantha 2.0, or revising Samantha. I don't know, we're gonna have to think of something, aren't we? So this is my new Samantha, and she is stuffed with, let's just see here. Ooh, I like that. It's like more like a, you know, when you hold a baby, it's not like folding in the middle. Oh, I love it. Okay, so this is, so I highly recommend using Baby Fluff if you're a reborn artist, but I fell back in love with her. So anyway, I'm going to clean out her eyes a bit and then put her back on display. Okay guys, thanks for joining, and I'll talk to you. Thanks for joining, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.